Alright, back at Giant. See what we can find. Viper. That blue Jeep truck I already got a couple trips ago. It's all 2023 casting, it looks like. I did miss some that year, so let's see if I can find any of them here. Sandburner, I got like 2 and a half of that. Always find stuff at the very bottom if you dig hard enough. Dig deep enough. Oh, we got these. So let's go home and open all these up. Alright, here's what we found at Giant. Found 4 different castings there. That dump bin had mostly older castings in there from like the last year or so, but again, I did miss a few from 2023, and a few of them ended up being in there, so I was happy to find these for sure. Up first, we have this Honda CB750 Cafe from the HW Moto series. Have not gotten any Hot Wheels motorcycles as of yet, so we'll see how this one looks here. Once I get it out. There we go. It's actually a cool casting. It's made out of metal and plastic. We got the plastic wheels and tires as well. Pretty well detailed too, kind of on the large side, but they have to kind of make it, I guess, large. It does have a built-in kickstand too. It's not going to stand up here on the bed. Nope. But it should stand up on a hard surface. Cool. Next we have this 92 Dodge Viper RT10 in that really iconic bright red. This was new last year for this casting. HW Exotics series. That looks awesome. I love that red on there. Cool choice of wheels too. Nice details with the headlights on the front there too. And the taillights as well. Awesome. That looks really cool in that red. Fantastic. Next we have the Tesla Roadster in this bright orange. Looks really cool from the Then and Now series. Let's see how this one looks. That orange paint really stands out on this casting. Looks really cool, especially paired up with those black wheels. Got nice detail with the lights as well, especially with the headlights. Awesome. And then last but not least, we have this Land Rover Defender 90 in this really nice dark gray from the HW Hot Truck series. Let's see how that one looks. That metallic gray looks really nice on this casting. That's very cool. You got the black wheels, nice detail with the spare tire in the front end as well, and with the tampos too. Great casting. Alright, well there's the 4 models we found at Giant. Was definitely glad that I stopped in there. Now on to the next hunt. Alright, back at Giant once again. Let's see what they got in here now. This is actually a different dump bin. And it's in the very front of the store, so it's going to be kind of hard to look through. Mazda Cosmo. Been looking for that one. Another one of those Honda motorcycles. There's a lot in here. This is definitely a fresh bin. It's got a mix, I think, of 23 and 24 castings. 2023 and 2024. Let's keep digging. Is that Viper I already got? Trying to see what's down there in the middle. Sometimes you gotta dig deep to find treasure. Not even just treasure hunts, but cars I would actually want to get. Alright. Alright, well, there's what we found at Giant. Didn't really have a whole lot of time to dig in there, and plus it was in the very front of the store, in front of the checkout lanes, actually, so it was kind of hard to, you know, stay there for such a long time. But I did manage to find these 4 cars right here. Well, 3 cars and a motorcycle. Was happy to find these. I was looking for that Mazda Cosmo especially, so we'll save that for last. But up first here we have this Honda Super Cub, it looks like it's called, or maybe you say CUB, I don't know, Cub. But it's a cool motorcycle casting from the HW Moto series, so we'll see how this looks. I like that light blue and that white paint scheme, that's very cool actually. Then you have the painted on red seat, plastic wheels, rolls nice and smooth too. It does actually balance when you put it on a hard surface. I did test that out later. Of course, it's not going to stand up on this blanket. Nope. But it was able to stand up on a hard surface. Next, we have the 1986 Toyota van from the HWJ Import series. I love that beige color scheme. That just screams 1980s right there. I think the Toyota 4Runner from the same era came in that paint scheme, but this looks cool. I do have the red version of this, but I did love this beige version too. Really nice. You got the beige paint with the stripes on the sides, the separately cast headlights, nice painted on taillights. You got the 3 rows of seats in there too. Very cool. I love that casting for sure. Yeah, there's the seats. Next we have this 08 Ford Focus from the Art Cars series. This one has a letter I on it, and these art cars do spell out words if you get enough of them, so this is a light blue version of this car. It's based off the Ford Focus race car from that era, the Ford Focus Coupe. I love that bright blue, that really stands out. You actually have 2 colors of wheels. You got the white wheels in the front and kind of those purple or pinkish colored ones in the back. You have the Art Deco, Art Tampos, I guess I should say, on the roof and on the doors with that letter I. Nice casting. Not really any paint or tampo details on the front or back, but at least they have it on the roof and sides. Last but not least, we have this Mazda Cosmo. 1968. I love that orange and white paint scheme on there. This is not the Treasure Hunt version, and it's from the HWJ Import series, like that Toyota van. But that is a nice looking casting. I love that orange and white paint scheme. They picked a good set of wheels for it too. Nice details with the badging and the headlights as well. Awesome casting. This is probably my favorite of that group that I found. Absolutely. Definitely glad I stopped in that Giant a couple of weeks after the first time because they had that fresh dump in. Same Giant a few days later. I almost didn't stop in there, but I'm glad I did. Found 4 more cars right here. I actually already have these 2 in different colors. These will actually be either replacing them or I'll just have them as variations in my collection. But I was definitely looking for this BMW 507, so we'll save that for last. You know, save the best one for last. We'll see what we got here. First, we have the Brick and Motor. That's a take on Brick and Mortar, I'm guessing, from the Brick Ride series. New for last year, apparently. Special feature, which I assume is the bricks that come off. Yep. Let's see how this one looks. There we go. Oh, it's sort of like a bone shaker looking shape to it. Yep, these come off. That's really cool. Put that back on. Nice plastic casting metal base with extra pieces that come off. Love the red with the yellow wheels too. Fantastic. Up next we have the Audi RS e-tron GT in this, not sure if it's a blue or a gray. It's actually an interesting shade of blue. I held it out underneath the light to take a better look at it, but this is from the Greenspeed series. Looks really cool in that scheme, especially with those wheels. I have the Lucid Air casting in silver with those wheels, and it looks really cool, but the e-tron looks fantastic in that paint scheme with those wheels. Look at that. Nice detail on the front end there, too. You got a license plate? Wow. Really cool looking casting. Love that color on there, for sure. Next, we have the 1984 Corvette in gold with white stripes from HW, the 80s series. Really nice. 84 Corvette's been out for a little bit, in terms of the casting, I mean. I think this is also released in a second color, too, from this 80s series. That is really nice in that gold. Really cool color scheme that they picked out for it. I love it with the white stripes, too. Nice badging as well. Small little Hot Wheels symbols on the hood. Fantastic. Even got some luggage in the back there, too. Awesome. Last but not least, we got the BMW 507. That really nice white with the red interior from the Factory Fresh series. That is a really nice casting for sure. Let's see how this one looks. All right, look at that. That is a beautiful roadster, especially in that white paint scheme there with the red interior. It's kind of a dark red too. Got the BMW badges on there. Or you got one on the front, then you got a couple on the sides. Beautiful casting. Definitely glad I stopped in there to find these 4 models in the dump bin. Well, here are all those cars I got from those 3 different trips to Giant. This is actually all from the same Giant, too. Was happy that they had a couple different dump bins there. They hadn't had dump bins for quite some time, but they finally had a couple. And I'm happy with all these models that I found in those bins. Hope to be on some more Hot Wheels hunts soon, and I'll definitely be making another one of these videos, hopefully within the next month or so after this video. As always, thank you so much for watching.